Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 1. We are learning unit 12. Its title is The Giant Panda. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today under the title of listening and speaking, we are going to learn how to recognize and respond to commands and requests. Before this, in your previous lesson, I have taught you about commands, how to identify and how to respond to commands. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And today we are going to learn further to recognize physically or orally, respond to and use simple sentences showing request and command in a school scenario. So what are the things? To respond physically and orally, we learn it. To request and commands in school. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, verse 59, O you who believe, obey Allah and obey the messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam and those charged with authority among you. Yes, my dear children, when I was teaching command to you in that lesson as well, I told you Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us the order how to obey. First, obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then obey our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and after him, whoever is an authority on you, we are supposed to follow that person, right? So, beta, it is a command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so we should practice it. So who is authority? At your home, your mama, your papa, your elder brother, elder sister, your grandparents, whoever is elder than you is an authority. And as a citizen, government is authority. As a student, your teacher, your principal, they are authority. So beta, we should obey them. We should be obedient students, right? Now, my dear children, let's see what is a request and what is a command. First, we should differentiate what is a request and what is a command. So when we are dealing with our elders, we have to request. If we want something, we have to request. So request is when we ask someone for something to do something. Okay? Especially when we are asking something from our elders or even a younger one. If we need something from a person, so what should we do? We should make a request. And how do we make a request? Please give me a pencil. Please give me a pencil. Even if you are saying this sentence to your younger one, you cannot grab the pencil. Give me your pencil. No, please give me your pencil. Please open the door. Right? This is how we make a request. And in school, how do we make a request? May I come in, please? So teacher is teaching. You cannot open the door and just enter the class. What you have to do? You have to stop. Ask your teacher, please, may I come in? If your teacher says yes, then come inside. And if teacher is busy, she is not listening, you should say it again, all right? This is how we make a request. May I go to the toilet, please? Teacher, may I go to the toilet, please? If your teacher allows, then you can. And if she says, let me finish my lecture just for 2 minutes, you have to wait. And I know your teacher doesn't do that because to go to toilet is an emergency. We should not stop children from that. But better when you are in school, whatever you want to do, first you have to make a request to your teacher for the permission. May I wash my hands, please? Now you are writing, you find your hands are dirty. Ask your teacher, may I wash my hands, please? And may I borrow your pen or your pencil or your notebook, please? Okay, so such type of request we make in our classroom whenever we are in school. We have to follow these scenarios. Okay, and if it's a matter of command, what does command mean? A command is an order of or authority to order. Stay quiet. Now I'm your teacher. I can command you, stay quiet. Okay, and establish salah, offer namaz. This is a command. So if I ask you, raise your hand, be quiet, you should understand and you should respond it. Okay, if I say raise your hand, you have to raise your hand, but you should not speak at the time. I say, okay, now you speak, then you should start speaking. This is how first you respond physically and then you respond orally. If I say be quiet, so you should be quiet. Sit down, one is standing, I want you to sit down, so you should sit down. Stand up, if I ask you stand up, you will stand up. Now answer my question, you should start speaking. This is how better we should identify the command, we should respond to it physically and orally, means in speaking. All right, write, I ask you, write this lesson, you should start writing. Go to the bathroom. Okay, this is also a command. So this is how we first find out, identify command and request, and then we respond to it both physically and orally. Do you understand? Okay, if not, teacher, you may pause the video over here, explain it again and again till the time students are clear with the concept, then bring them for this activity. Okay, and what this activity is? Teacher will divide class in pairs. One student will command, other will respond. In next round, one will request and other will respond. And make sure all these scenarios are school scenarios. Okay, so pause the video, enjoy this activity. Everyone is going to participate. Okay, and after completing this activity, come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time to practice from your book. You will read this sentence. If it is a command, you will write C, and if it is a request, you will write R. Okay, open your book, complete this task in your book, and then come back. Are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will practice 5 requests and 5 commands with your younger sibling. It's very interesting, beta. Now, what you are going to do a role play, your younger sibling, maybe when you are commanding your younger sibling, you are a teacher, and when your younger sibling is going to follow you, then this is how you will ask for commands and requests. Okay, so here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, you are going to practice this worksheet. And what we have learned today, we learned to recognize and respond to commands and requests orally and physically in school scenario. And in this way, we achieved our SLO to recognize physically, orally, respond to, and use simple sentences showing a request and command in a school scenario. Right, my dear children, that's it for today. And beta, whatever we have learned, you should practice it. This is not just for today's lesson. Whenever you want to do something, take permission, ask your teacher, make a request, and then do it. Okay, so tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.